What is the hardest part about our industry? It's getting in front of people. So when a lead comes in, here's the process that I coach all the agents through is this. So when the lead comes in, whether you get it through social media, direct mail, whatever the source is, you need to put it into a CRM system. The CRM system that we use is called Agent Core. The reason you do that is there's a drip campaign and a workflow as soon as that lead comes in. So most agents will come into the office, they'll put the lead in the Agent Core, and then they will tag it with the sequence. And the sequence is this. The sequence sends a bio of you, who you are, that you're a local agent, that you specialize in these types of products, and that you'll be reaching out to them soon. Then they get a second email that says, hey, here is what we offer. Download your free copy of the Medicare Make Sure booklet. The next one is download your copy of the Medicare Gap booklet. Download your free copy of the Medicare presentation. And there is a sequence of 6 to 8 emails that they get emailed every other day about the lead that they responded to. That's just the drip campaign for the lead that comes in. Now, the next thing is critical is we're touching these leads 12 times in the first day, besides the drip campaign. So the lead came in, the first thing you want to do is send them a text message saying, hey, my name is Ty Brady. You responded to one of my leads, whether it be social media or direct mail. You do want to tell them it was through direct mail or social media. With a lot of the leads that come in on social media, you can actually copy and paste the comment they said, I need health insurance for my 79-year-old dad, or whatever it is, so that they remember. And these leads usually come in the day before or the night before. And what I'm shocked is a lot of these leads will come in at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So they are very, very hot. And the hardest part about our business, like I mentioned, is getting in front of people. So you send them a text message. Why do I send them a text message? You send them a text message because then when you call, it doesn't come across as potential spam. It'll say potentially Ty Brady. So when you call, they'll see, oh, it's red if they're not in their contacts, and say potentially Ty Brady. Well, keep in mind, I just sent them a text message saying, I'm going to be reaching out to you shortly. So you send a text message. Then a few minutes later, you dial once and you don't get a response. They don't pick up. You just simply hang up, and then you wait 6 to 8 seconds in between the next dial. The reason you do that is because if you dial back to back with all of these systems that do roto dials and dial automatically, they dial back to back with different numbers. And when they dial back to back, your phone company, AT&T, Verizon, whoever it is, will pick it up as potential spam, and their phone may not ring. So wait 6 to 8 seconds, dial again. Again, they don't pick up. You hang up. Then you dial one last time, and you dial and say, hey, this is Ty Brady. I text you about a lead that you responded to about requests for Medicare, health insurance, whatever that lead is, and say, are you so-and-so, right? Are you John Smith or whoever the name is on the lead? And then you leave them a message. And then I would send them a text message saying, hey, sorry I missed you. I need 10 or 15 minutes to see if I can even help you. I do the takeaway. We don't even know if we can help these leads, right? So my answer is 10 or 15 minutes to see if I can even help you. And then say, when is a good time to call you? So all of those things, when agents follow that process, that simple system and strategy, they book 80% more appointments. We're having an 80% talk to rate. And then we're having a 40% close ratio right now on the leads that come in. So if you look at an 80% talk to rate, a 40% close ratio, because you're not selling them something they don't need. In fact, you're not selling at all. All you're doing is presenting. You're presenting them with their options. And it is critical that you get a hold of them. The agents that want to win, the agents that follow up, the agents that follow this process, they have success. They have tremendous success. You can get leads from any source, and this system works. So once you get the appointment and you've talked to them on the phone, then you need to do the flip chart presentation. You need to go over their options, and then get these 5 questions answered. Do they have Medicare A and B if you're working a Medicare lead? Or what do they like about their insurance? What do they not like about their insurance? What is their basic income and basic health? I don't care how you get that answered. If you get those answered with people, agents will call me and say, well, they have this, 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 and this. An example of this, I had an agent come in to me and she took all these notes and met with the consumer face to face. And she's like, well, what product should I show them? She went back 2 days ago and she ended up closing 2 deals. A husband and wife turning 65. She made $1,300. But she had all of those questions answered so we could come up with solutions. So when she went back, she says, hey, here's A, here's B, here's C. And they pick one. I promise you that. They will pick one, and it can be a 2-step sell. As you get better, or if you're comfortable, close it on the first call. I would rather close it on the first call if I can, but if I cannot, then I'm going to be like, okay, let me do some research and I'll get back with you and I'll present you with some options. Now, if you're working an ACA lead, it works the same. You're like, I see that you responded about health insurance. You told me you didn't have health insurance. I need some basic information. How many people are we looking to insure? What is the household basic income? And then also you need to make sure you get the consent form and the things that you need to do to stay compliant. When you're doing these things, you will be successful. And agents that want to win follow these systems and strategies. So I did this as a video. A lot of people have asked me like, hey, how do you do this? And guess what? Now it's in a video. I'm going to post it on all my social media platforms. So when agents ask me, what do I need to do? This is what I need to do. Getting contracted is the first step. The next step is getting leads and then getting to the appointments. And guess what? You're going to get bloody, especially if you're new in the business. You're going to get kicked in the teeth. You're going to get told no. You're going to get all kinds of it. But guess what? Get over it. There's a podcast I listened to recently, and this guy said, I always went for no. And he said, I went for outlandish things. He talks about a story he went into Krispy Kreme, and went into Krispy Kreme donuts, and he did this. He's like, can you make me a donut decor that looks like the Olympics? And guess what? They attempted to do it. Most people want to help. Most people, when you go for no, that you're going to see success on the back end because you're talking to people that need help, that want help, and you just got to shake it off. You got to go on to the next one. So once you have the leads, you just start getting those questions answered, you'll get better, you'll be more successful, but you have all of those things at your disposal that you can use to help you be more successful. You know, I sit there and laugh because 16 years ago, I didn't have a lot of these things. It was literally knocking on doors, direct mail pieces, and that was basically the lead strategies. Now you can enroll people online over the phone. You can have leads that are direct transfer. It's the same thing if it's a direct transfer where somebody calls you and says, hey, I saw this ad about XYZ. It's the same thing. It's those questions. You gotta get them answered. And then when you find the heartburn and you present, you'll start closing deals because these people need help and want help.